Hello everyone. In this lecture, I will explain why the drug screenings are able to detect the presence of THC, that is an active component in the marijuana, but not the ethanol or ethyl alcohol, weeks after these substances have been introduced in the body. So you can see this is the THC molecule, that is tetrahydrocannabinol, that is an active component present in the marijuana, and this is ethyl alcohol, that is CH3CH2OH, that is ethanol. So let's first discuss with the ethyl alcohol, this molecule. If you see, there are two carbon. This part is hydrophobic part. We can say this is hydrophobic part. Hydrophobic part. Okay. It is water hating part, that is hydrophobic, because it is carbon. It will not interact with water. It is not forming any hydrogen bond or any interaction like dipole with water. So it will be water hating part or hydrophobic part or non-polar part. If you see this part, that is the OH, that is the hydrophilic part. That is hydrophilic part. That will be water loving portion of the ethyl alcohol, because it will form hydrogen bond with water. How it will form hydrogen bond? If you see this molecule CH3, CH2OH, this oxygen is more electronegative. Electronegativity is 3.5. Hydrogen is 2.5. So there will be delta minus and delta plus. There will be partial positive charge and there will be partial negative charge. Now, if you take the water molecule, so water molecule is basically H2O. It is like H2O. In this, oxygen will have delta negative and here it will be delta positive. Now you can see these are the opposite charges. One is delta plus, one is delta minus. So there will be interaction between them. So that is attraction between them like this. And this attraction is known as hydrogen bond. This is hydrogen bond. So due to that interaction between H and O, we can say ethyl alcohol will be water soluble. So ethyl alcohol will be water soluble because it can form hydrogen bond with water. One more important point for a water to be soluble is that, for a molecule to be soluble in water, is that its hydrophobic part should be smaller in size. It should be less than 5 carbon, okay? Then it is quite more soluble. Otherwise, if you are increasing the size of hydrophobic part, even though it has OH part, that will be insoluble or very slightly soluble in water, okay? So what we can say, that the ethyl alcohol, because of the very small hydrophobic part, it is highly soluble in water. So because the ethanol is highly soluble in water, so it can be easily excreted by the body in the form of urine. So it can be easily excreted by the body in the form of urine. Okay. So the drug screenings will not be able to detect the presence of ethyl alcohol weeks after it has been introduced in the body, because it is water soluble and can be easily excreted in the form of urine. Now let's coming to this tetrahydrocannabinol. As you see, this molecule is a very big molecule and it has a huge non-polar, or you can say hydrophobic part. You can see there are lots of carbon and only few hydrophilic spots are there. One spot is this one and one spot is this one. From there it can interact with the water, okay, and from there it can interact with the water. But for this big molecule to be soluble in water, these two hydrophilic spots are not sufficient, because it's a fuse carbon there, and you can say benzene ring, this 6-member 2 rings are there. So a lot of carbons are there. We can say it's a huge hydrophobic part, and that's why it will be water insoluble. So it is basically water insoluble, or if you see solubility, it will be very, very slight solubility in water. Okay, so very less chances of this to be easily excreted from the body in the form of urine. So what happens to that? It is, since basically it is non-polar overall, so what will happen to that? It is non-polar. So in the case of THC, we can say the hydrophilic spots is very low. It is only 2, and it is not sufficient for this molecule to be soluble in water. So what will happen to this? It will be soluble in fat. This will be fat soluble, because overall it will be non-polar like molecule. So it will be fat soluble, and hence it will be stored in our body for a longer period of time in the form of fatty tissues. So it will get dissolved in the fatty tissues in our body and it can stay there for a longer period of time, and that is the region, okay, The drug screenings are able to detect this presence of THC weeks after this has been introduced in the body. But what happens to the ethanol? Ethanol, being water soluble, okay, can easily be excreted from the body in the form of urine. So that's all about this. Thank you.